we're here at EPCOT. Welcome to the International Festival of the Arts. EPCOT's International Festival of the Arts will be running from January 17th through February 24th. So you roughly have about a little bit over a month to check it out. We're actually here at the front of the park, and this is the new entrance area on the left-hand side. So you remember this area used to be full of the Leave a Legacy tiles. So I love this. It looks very clean and open, and it looks very nice. As you can see, the other half is still under construction, including the main planter. So we'll see when that is due to open up. We're not sure yet. Nothing's been announced. When you head into the park, you'll actually find your map area. Don't forget to pick up your map, as well as a times guide. This will tell you about all the different times, what time certain attractions open or close, as well as character meet and greets. Now, of course, you can always see this on the app, but it's always good to have a hard copy to keep. And as I recommend for all festivals, don't forget to pick up your festival guide or your festival passport. So inside it talks about all the different food and drinks, the concerts, as well as the merch, and even fun things you can do. So they actually have a paint by number mural, which we'll be showing you later in the park, that you can do for free. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to be back. Festival of the Arts is one of my favorite festivals, and let's go get to exploring. So we're actually underneath Spaceship Earth right now, and off to the right you can actually see there's a wall blocking off access behind me. You used to be able to go around either way from around Spaceship Earth, but you no longer can. You can still access gateway gifts. So if you're looking for like a hoodie or a shirt or ears or something quick as you enter into the park, you still can get that. But you actually have to go around to keep to the right of the globe as you're entering to enter the park. Now, if you follow me over, so as you can tell, this is the way you're gonna get into the park, and a large portion over there by the bathrooms, you can actually head straight over to the seas with Nemo and friends instead of having to go all the way around Spaceship Earth through the by Fun Spot and down. So that's really great. You can actually easily access the living seas with Nemo and friends. And of course, the Nikon Camera Center is still open, and Spaceship Earth is still open right now. But it's getting really windy under here. I'm gonna lose my ears. So let's head into the park a little bit more. So the Art of Disney is actually closed, as well as Mouse Gear. They do have some temporary locations set up for both of these, to my knowledge. And so is the character spot. So as you can see, Goofy's actually meeting out here in this courtyard for now. When you come to EPCOT, just be prepared. There's a lot of construction going on and re-beautification of the park, which is great. They're just doing a lot at once. So be prepared for that when you come to the park, especially in the near future. So we're here at the paint by number mural. You tell them how many people. So we have 2 people here, so they give you 2 sponge brushes, and you go around the corner and tell them how many people, and they give you 2 different colors of paint. So we have 6 and 7. So we get to go paint 4 squares of 6 and 7 on the big mural, and then they'll use them to decorate the construction walls around Future World. So right now they've got a big figment display, and we're gonna go paint our colors, and then at the end apparently you get a little surprise. So let's go check it out. So after you paint your 4 squares, you throw away your trash, and then you get a postcard of the actual image that you helped paint. And just so you know, this is completely free, included in the cost of admission.
What do you think so far?
Like last year when you were here
So for our first dish of the Festival of the Arts is actually a repeat item from last year, but today we have the deconstructed Reuben, which looks completely different than it did last year. I'm going to try to put in a side-by-side comparison right now. But the Reuben this year is a rye-crusted sauerkraut and Jarlsberg with broken Thousand Island dressing. So I'm guessing this is like a Jarlsberg sauerkraut like cake. And then the red sauce is like the broken Thousand Island dressing. It's got a pickle and then the corned beef on top. And Jarlsberg is a type of cheese, in case you didn't know. So we're gonna try a bite. I'm not gonna have a bite of the pickle to start just because I wanna try the corned beef, because last year I said the corned beef was very dry, like more dry than I was used to. So I just wanna see how that compares. So we're gonna pull the pickle off. For now, it looks very similar to the pickles that they use during the Food and Wine Festival. So I've got a little bit of the corned beef, very little bit, and then the Jarlsberg cake. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more of the corned beef. We're gonna try a little bit of the Thousand Island dressing. We're gonna try a bite. It tastes like a Reuben. That's very good. The corned beef has much more moisture than it did last year, which I appreciate. And the Jarlsberg sauerkraut cake, you can definitely taste the rye seed in it, because it definitely tastes like a rye bread, which is very unique flavor, but it tastes just like a Reuben would taste. This is really good. This was $6.75, and there's actually like quite a bit of food here if you like take a look at it. So definitely recommend this. Okay, little update. I didn't like the Reuben. It was too powerful. I think it might have been the dressing and the cake combined. I couldn't even finish it. I ended up tossing it halfway through. Did not like. First bite, it tasted good. Everything after that was just like steady downhill. I really wanted to like it. I just didn't. So yeah, the deconstructed Reuben happened to be a miss for me. So wah, wah, wah. But yeah, we're gonna head off and see what else we can get to. Actually, at this booth, the deconstructed booth, they have the deconstructed cheesecake, which last year was one of my favorite items here. So I do recommend that. That actually looks the same as it did last year. So I do recommend that still. So we are outside the Rose and Crown dining room in the UK. This is like their little booth that they have set up outside. And I have a frozen strongbow with the black currant. So it's a strongbow hard cider with black currant juice. As you can see, that's the red-ish stuff. I'm gonna try a sip of this. So the frozen strongbow is really yummy. I haven't tried any of the black currant. So what I'm gonna do is try a sip of the strongbow and then a sip of the black currant. Oh, those are nice together. Slight brain freeze right now, but they're nice. The strongbow is almost tart-ish, while the black currant gives it a nice sweet flavor. So strongbow, if you didn't know, is actually a apple cider. It's actually my favorite type of cider. And just to note, this is alcoholic, so not for kids. So this drink is $9.50. It's not too bad for the size it is. I actually think that's a pretty good price. Yeah, if you like cider, definitely give this a shot. If you're more of a beer person, I wouldn't recommend this. Or if you like cocktails, definitely recommend this as well. So we're headed into the brand new Beauty and the Beast sing-along. I'm not sure how long it is or exactly what it is. I just know that you can't film inside it, and it actually opened on the day of the festival started, which was January 17th. Or last Friday. So we're gonna head in and check it out. Looks like the next show is due to start in 13 minutes, so we better head in to get a good spot. So we just got out of the Beauty and the Beast sing-along. It's an 18-minute show, and it actually tells a story of Beauty and the Beast, but explains kind of how Maurice found the castle. There's a slight twist and an extra little hero thrown into there, and it shows some kind of behind the scenes stuff, which is pretty interesting. I'm not going to spoil it for you because you got to check it out. But I was really afraid because I thought that they'd gotten rid of my favorite show in EPCOT, which is Impressions de France. But they're not. They're only showing that at night. So they'll be showing that from 7:30 until park close, which today I believe is at 9:30. So I'm very happy to hear that it's still here and well. But yeah, definitely check this out. This would be great for kids, or great for a place like if your kids are getting, like, they don't want to be in the hot sun, or they want to break, or they want to sit down. Check this out. There's some cool displays inside that are like rotated out. They're on loan from different places. So like they have like the Beauty and the Beast props. They have some Sleeping Beauty props, some opera props, some more cinema props, different things like that. It's really neat. but I think we're headed over to the American Adventure to possibly get some sipping chocolate because it's kind of cooling off right now, and that sounds really good. So we're actually in the American Adventure right now. Before we came over, we stopped in Japan and got a sushi donut. So this is a donut-shaped sushi featuring salmon, tuna, shrimp, cucumber, and sesame seed over a decorated plate of wasabi aioli, sriracha, and eel sauce. Yep, so it looks like there's ginger in the middle. So I'm gonna try a bite of like the shrimp side. I don't know the right way to try this, so we're gonna just cut into it. I'm gonna dip it in some eel sauce. It's actually really good. I think the eel sauce I had a little bit of wasabi aioli in it, but not too bad. And in the middle, it's actual ginger, which if you didn't know, ginger is used to cleanse the palate. I definitely recommend this if you've had sushi before and you know you already like it. If you don't know if you already like it, I wouldn't suggest starting with this. Not because it's bad, but I think you might get overwhelmed with how to actually consume this like without issue. It was very good. I like sushi, so for me that wasn't an issue. I'm sorry, we have a bird friend off to the side and he's totally eyeing my fish. No bird. So this sushi donut was $8. Definitely recommend it. I would say actually get it and bring it over to the American Pavilion because there's typically more seating options over here than there is over in Japan. So yeah, it's pretty good. Can't complain. And for $8, it's pretty good size as well. So from the artist table at the American Adventure, we have the sipping chocolate flight. So this is 3 different types of sipping chocolate. You have a dark chocolate, a milk chocolate, and a white chocolate. And so one of my favorite things from years past, so I'm super excited to try it again. You might say, Bridget, these are pretty small cups. Yes, you're right. They are pretty small cups. However, this is not like a hot chocolate. This is like a melted candy bar. So we're actually gonna start with the white chocolate because that kind of looks like it's overflowing right now, and then move down the line. Not bad. Better. My favorite. So my favorite is actually the dark chocolate out of the 3. I love super rich chocolate, and this literally tastes like I'm drinking a dark chocolate candy bar, so I can't go wrong. The milk chocolate and the white chocolate are not bad. For me, white chocolate is definitely my least favorite. Fun fact, white chocolate isn't actually chocolate. In its purest form, it's actually just the cocoa butter that is used to make chocolate. So there's very minimal, if any, actual cocoa bean in white chocolate. The milk chocolate was good. It was, for me, there was a small kick at the end, which I wasn't sure what that was, but it was good. And then the dark chocolate was my favorite. It's so rich and creamy and potent. If you don't like dark chocolate, you probably won't like this, but if you do, you'll love it. I also know people who aren't huge dark chocolate fans who actually mixed a little bit of the white chocolate and the dark chocolate together, and they really like that as well because you got both flavors, but it wasn't as potent. So we're here at the American Adventure Pavilion at the artist table, and my boyfriend's here and he got the Symphony and Chocolate Flight, which is the sipping chocolates with cream liqueurs added to them. So we have the Mozart white chocolate vanilla cream liqueur with white sipping chocolate. We have the Mozart white chocolate cream strawberry liqueur with milk sipping chocolate. And we have the Mozart chocolate cream liqueur with the dark sipping chocolate. So I'm going to try each of these and tell you what I think. So we're going to start with the white. pretty good. I actually like that. It tones down the white chocolates, the white sipping chocolate a bit. For some reason, mine totally tasted like peanut butter without the liqueur. I don't know why, but it totally did. So we're gonna try this one, which I'm guessing is gonna taste like chocolate covered strawberries. If you like strawberry flavored things, you'll really like this. I don't know if I got any of the chocolate in that sip. Oh, I did. There we go. Now it tastes like chocolate covered strawberries. And we're gonna try the dark chocolate. It's pretty good. It's less strong with the liqueur added to it. I'm sorry if I'm like really like this. It's so cold right now. It's supposed to get down to like 35 degrees tonight or something crazy like that. But yeah, it's pretty good. It was $13 for the flight, and they are warm still, which is another reason why we got them. But yeah, if you're of age, definitely take a look at these and try these out. They're pretty good. That wraps up our night here at EPCOT International Festival of the Arts. We had a great time. I will say it is January 20th and it's pretty cold today. The high was 61 and I think the low was 42. It's supposed to get down to like the 30s tonight or the low 40s, and then the high tomorrow is only in the mid to low 50s. So it's been kind of cold the last couple days. So if you're coming, always check the weather and bring layers. Florida cold's a little different than other types of cold just because we have such high humidity. It like kind of gets into your bones. And we do get quite a breeze here, so that contributes to the cold as well. But leave any questions or comments you have down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. And this is Bridgette's Buzz.